Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday Mojo. Mo's here, and I hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning so far. I am, as you know, I like my Joe, and look at this brand new mug I bought myself. It's got my top 5 strengths on it, right? These are the strengths that I live and breathe every single day. I know it's backwards, but my number 1 is learner, my number 2 is maximizer, positivity, individualization, and ideation. I just bought these for my clients as well. And I just love that we're all living through our strengths. And that's what we're talking about in these small little Monday morning videos until we get through all of the top 34 talent themes as per StrengthsFinder 2.0. Today, we are continuing in the dimension of influencing, the leadership dimension of influencing. What are those talents that help us to influence not only ourselves, but influence others, right? Today, we are focusing on the talent of self-assurance. Wow, I love this one. It is not in my top 5, but one thing that I am very self-assured about are my talents, right? As a strengths coach and as someone who has individualization and maximizer, I certainly am very assured and self-assured about talents and the talents that I need to be leveraging day to day. And so let's talk a little bit about self-assurance. When I think about someone with self-assurance, what comes to mind for me are individuals who I can put under the idea of very entrepreneurial. These are people who just have that internal compass. They know what they want. They know what they need to do. They have that confidence in themselves and in what's the right next steps for them in all of their life, the way they lead their lives. They have a self-assurance around it, which again helps people like entrepreneurs, right? Because when you're entrepreneurial, you need to be a little bit risky sometimes. And if we are risk averse, we probably don't have self-assurance, right? Someone with high self-assurance is going to know internally what that next step needs to be in their life and perhaps who they need to build relationships, what businesses they need to go after to develop key partnerships. And they're not shy about it. If they know that they need to do it, they go out and they do it, right? So they're able to build influence in their business and in their personal life as well because they know what they need to do and they feel it in their bones. So self-assurance is a great talent to have when there's uncertainty, during times of change. You want someone who has a certain level of self-assurance to keep that energy high within an organization and within certain projects and ideas, right? So a person with self-assurance really has that internal confidence that they need in order to move things forward, especially during times of change. Consider a leader within an organization or a team who has to keep their people motivated throughout scary times, right? How do we lead others through those scary times? If you are someone with self-assurance, you probably do a very good job of that. They seek to exert influence rather than be influenced. They don't like being influenced. If they know what's true for them and in their hearts, they don't want someone else telling them that you've got it wrong. You got to do this instead. They don't like that very much. They influence themselves, right? They do a great job of influencing themselves and gathering all the energy that they need to get things done. They bring a willingness to take risk in whatever it is that they're doing. Again, both personal life and in their career. They need the freedom to act independently, again, because they have that internal compass that tells them what they need to be doing. They are willing to get things done, but in their own way. Okay, so they need freedom. They need independence. They love being in control of their own destiny. Okay, what else? They value others telling them what or asking them, what do you believe? What do you think we should do? They value when others ask them for their opinion, okay? And so that they can share that internal compass with others. They appreciate that. And then finally, the barrier label, we always talk about how do others see us when we have this talent, when we have this strength. And sometimes others can see people with self-assurance as overly confident, a little cocky, a little arrogant, because that's how, they believe in themselves so much and what they think and what they know needs to be done, that sometimes that can come across as a little arrogant. But again, the beauty in having a strengths-based team is that when we understand each other's talents and strengths, we can respect them. We can begin to see what that talent can do for us versus seeing the barrier label. We begin to not see that barrier label, but instead say, you know what? Right now in what we're doing, we need someone with extra confidence, with that arrogance, with that self-assurance. How can we leverage it? That's the beauty in understanding what our talents and strengths are within our team. So someone with self-assurance, again, is going to be able to anticipate risk and be more likely to jump ahead and be a little bit risky. So think about those projects within your company, within your team that may need someone with that self-assurance, and look for it among your people and bring it out. It's an excellent talent to leverage within the workplace. So I thank you for spending time with me today. We are going to continue with the leadership dimension of influence next week. And then after influence, we're going to jump into those talents that are very strong in the relationship dimension. So you probably hear my puppy in the background. She's like screaming at me to take her outside. So I will do that now. And I wish you a fantastic Monday and the rest of your week. See you next week. Bye-bye.